The fire we reported at the fire hall is still burning out.
Do you sometimes feel confused or lost in the complications and complexities of life? Do you feel drained, listless, or exhausted from the daily burdens and responsibilities? Why not seek our campus ministers on air every Tuesday from 2 to 3 in the afternoon? Listen to our counselors from the Loyola School's Campus Ministry Office as they ground our lives in our faith, in our school's spiritual tradition. Campus Ministers on Air. Be guided, be inspired, be blessed. Listen to our Campus Ministers on Air.
Just Call Music Ministry, your daily dose of inspiration. Follow Just Calm PH on Spotify and Just Calm Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
Coming up next, the music class on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Katipunan.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog, lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan.
It's time for the music class. Join us for an evening of learning music and appreciating the art behind every hum, tune, and beat. Listen to engaging performances and insights from some of the top and upcoming musicians in the scene today. Tune in every Tuesday evening here on The Music Class. Let the music class begin.
Isang mapagpalang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the music class. This is your Ateneo Music Education class on air. And we are on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, our community radio. Kung napapakinggan niyo ho kami sa campus or outside Katipunan, isang very historic night po ngayon. At alam niyo naman, no, lagi tayong may pasabog ngayong January dito. January 2025 dito sa The Music Class. We are also live streaming on the Facebook page of Radio Katipunan and also at the Ateneo de Manila University page. And we are also live on YouTube. Yan, so mag-subscribe din po kayo. And anyway, tonight we have the Bantilan siblings. At alam niyo po, very historic sabi ko, no? Kasi first time kong napakinggan ang Bach double concerto for two violins, played on two violins and cello. But anyway, without further ado, let's welcome Sophie, Polo, and Storm. So, please get your mics. Siguro higher yan, no? And introduce yourselves. Una muna tayo kay Sophie.
Hello, I'm Sophia Bantilan. I'm 21 years old. I play the violin and the piano, and I'll also be doing other musical things later. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Polo Bantilan. I'm 16 years old. I play both violin and piano, and later I hope you will enjoy some of our pieces.
Okay.
I'm Storm, and I'm 18 years old. I one trick the cello, but I sometimes
A little bit closer to the mic. Yes, yes. Yes, there you go. Okay, Storm. Oh.
yeah. So I one trick the cello, but sometimes I record like myself doing various vocal arrangements.
Okay. So, ngayong January 2025, no? The Ateneo de Manila University, Ateneo for, well, both Polo and Storm are students here at the Ateneo. Sophie is already a college student, although mukhang teenager pa rin siya. She's at the University of the Philippines studying. Siyempre, bagong environment ang Ateneo dahil lalo na kay Polo. Are you co-ed already?
No.
Not yet. Okay. Grade school, is it grade school and senior high?
K2.
A little bit. Oh yeah, closer.
It's only K to 7 and senior high.
Okay. So anyway, a family of musical playing. Do your parents also play an instrument?
Yes, they. My mom, our mom plays the cello, but she grew up playing the piano, also, and then our dad plays guitar as well. So, actually, the funny story is that my mom, she grew up with 4 siblings, so 5 sila. And all of them grew up doing various hobbies together as a family. But one of the things they also learned was music, so piano. They also all grew up playing piano. And then the way that we all got into learning music was my parents listened to, they went to an Elton John concert, I think 2014?
Okay.
Or 2013. And then the
12
opening
years ago.
act, yes, so many years ago. And then the opening act was 2 cellos. So that's Luca and Stefan. I don't know their last names, but they're Croatian cellists. And actually during that time, upcoming yung 50th birthday ng dad namin. So my mom had the idea of that all of us should play something, a Beatles piece, because he likes the Beatles, for his 50th birthday. And we kept it a secret, actually. So my mom, she would smuggle her cello into like the house.
Your mom also plays the
my
cello?
mom
Oh,
plays the
wow.
cello. Yeah, that's how we started the Suzuki method, which we can talk about there. But she started with Sir Herrick Ortiz. He was the first. She was the first student, and then slowly she got all of us into learning various instruments, and then we played on his birthday, Let It Be.
Wow. Teka, so Storm, you really what's your real name, Storm?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Hey.
Teka. So your classmates, are you part of the Blue Symphony?
Yeah.
You are. Okay. What's your course?
AB Psych.
AB Psych. Okay. Third year, second year?
First year.
First year pa lang. Okay. Okay. Did you really start on the cello, or you first started with piano and then violin?
Well, there was maybe a week of piano
Yeah.
when I was like
remember.
super small. But when everyone was like getting started with their instruments, I heard my mom told me to pick an instrument to learn. So
She didn't force you. Said, I play the cello. You have to even move closer pa to the mic. Yeah. Yeah. So your mom didn't tell you, since I play the cello, why don't we both study the cello?
it was something like that, but like I guess I just wanted to be different and pick the cello. But I kind of fell in love with listening to cello songs because of its mellow sound.
And how old were you when you started studying?
Baby.
Baby? Like, what, 6 years old? 8?
8 years old.
So, anong size ng cello yun? 1/8?
Smallest.
I think it was like 1/4, no?
1/2,
1/4?
I think.
1/2.
1/2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a pretty big 8-year-old.
Oh, bagay kagad, no? Bagay kagad yung cello. Si Polo, well, I heard that you're the concert master of your orchestra at the junior high school. What's the name of your orchestra?
Wow. It changed from symphonic ensemble to chamber orchestra. So, shout out to chamber orchestra. Actually, when we started this new year for the chamber orchestra, it was actually very difficult to get a lot of members because the previous year, all of our seniors left.
Symphonic, so name is Symphonic
Chamber
Orchestra. Ateneo Chamber Orchestra, Ateneo Junior High School Chamber, or just Chamber Orchestra?
Just Chamber Orchestra.
Okay.
And
Sorry. But you really started with the violin, or did you study piano first?
I studied violin first and then piano.
How old were you when
I
you
think,
started?
6.
So you were 8?
Yeah.
You were 6?
Oh, yeah, we started at
around the same time.
Around the same time.
Yeah.
And then Sophie, you were how old?
I started
double
with piano.
digits.
So I was
Okay.
8 years old.
Yeah, you recently had your solo
Yeah.
recital with
Yeah.
the orchestra.
Yeah.
Jerry gone.
Yeah, you-
Jerry gone. The recital. I performed piano, Mozart piano concerto, and then
Yes.
some other solo piano pieces. And then I played with our favorite orchestra, the Philippine Suzuki Youth Orchestra.
Okay.
So yeah, that was very fun.
So anyway, before we continue, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Marami. And by the way, baka may maisip pa kayo later, di ba, na gustong i-reveal sa ating mga listeners, sa mga viewers natin. Si Polo parang mahiyain kaya laging sabi ng control, Polo, lapit ka daw sa...
Sorry.
Shy ka ba sa school? Shy ka?
No.
No.
Opposite.
No.
Opposite. Okay. So anyway, we won't have time to read the comments of the viewers, but they can actually, after the replay, you could answer their questions, comments, no? Kasi on all the platforms, pwedeng sa Facebook, pero sa YouTube din, no, you could, although konti ang nakikinig sa YouTube, but actually YouTube has the best sound if you listen.
That's true.
And this hopefully this concerto for 2 violins, sana you could record, no, the whole thing. Then put it on YouTube. I have not seen 2 violins and cello, just that. It's a good combination. Anyway, let's listen first to your second piece, which is another composition of Bach. Tama ba tayo? This is Air in G string. This is it's from an orchestral suite. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and well, why is it called G string? Ba?
Played on the G.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yun. Kaya siya G-string kasi everything, yung yung melody na yun all based on that G note.
G.
Yes. Okay, so let's listen to the Bantilan siblings. Go ahead. Wow. You're listening to Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, the music class. And talagang ang ating music class, sabi ko nga, no, it's a very historic night because we have these three siblings who are not just, I don't think you're ordinary, siblings. So, ang dami nyong ang dami nyong talent, grabe. Tapos, accounting, psychology. What about you, Polo? Anong course mo what would you like to take in college? Any plans? Mike, please, Mike.
I talked about it with our dad recently. I thought of taking business management, but if I'm chicken, I'm gonna go accounting.
Accounting, okay.
I'm a chicken.
Siyempre dito, are you going to, or you're going to?
Maybe UP as well.
UP as well. Basta wag lang
Sorry.
wag lang sa green school.
Yes.
No, just kidding. Just kidding, ha.
We don't talk about
We don't talk. Anyway,
Some fine words.
so let's talk about si Sophie kasi has been it's her third time na guest natin yan, si Sophie dito eh. I remember September 2023 when we reopened the music class when we had Adrian Ong. Sophie was also part of that episode because she was promoting a concert, di ba, of the PSYO. Pero so I want to focus on the two of you. Kayo naman, were you both part of that last summer with the PSYO at the when you performed here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Both of you, no? But I was in Batanes at that time.
You're on Zoom.
Okay. And so I sabi ko sa mami mo, kailangan yung mga anak nyo maka-perform dito kasi syempre iba rin, no? Tapos and then I saw that video of your mom playing the piano with you three, di ba?
Yes.
What was that song?
So many.
Maybe something Beatles.
Something sa
Something,
Facebook. Sabi ko, so I reminded your mom. Sabi ko, kailangan, dapat nga nandito siya eh, no? I know she's there at the sound booth with Kuya Jojo. By the way, thank you, Kuya Jojo, for making our sound really good. And syempre, thank you rin sa ating station manager, no, kay Sir Justin. But anyway, back to, gusto ko kasing malaman yung Ateneo life ninyo. Okay. Si Sophie, you didn't study at all, no, here at the Ateneo. So you've seen your brothers here, and kayo from kinder grade 1.
Grade 1.
Grade.
I skipped grade 1 because of the shift to K to 12.
Oh really? Oh
yeah,
wow.
There was a prep.
Mm-hmm.
There was prep level, and then when K to 12 got implemented, we skipped grade 1 and immediately went to grade 2. Then
Wow, swerte. So prep was already considered grade 1, parang ganon.
Wow.
kinda, yeah.
Wow.
So
Genius
smart.
pala to, no? Smart.
I'm
You
just
got
so
into
surprised.
senior high with your amazing grades.
So when you look at the transcript, what walang grade 1. Tama ba? Okay lang. A little confusing. Okay. What about you? So grade 1 from grade 1.
Yes.
So what are your musical activities? Gusto kong malaman yung musical activities nyo dito sa school. Nung grade school muna tayo. Let's start from your grade school. So syempre kasi your grade school teachers or might be watching, di ba?
I hope not.
You're not? Okay.
I was not a good student.
Okay.
I remember recently my violin teacher and my mom brought up a memory of I remember grade 3 I played some Filipino kids song on the stage in a grade school performance, and my mom wanted to show me the video, but then I walked away because I didn't want to watch the very
talent show, no?
yeah. It was a grade school wide talent show.
Nakasalakot ka.
Yeah. I had a
Kasi
rice-
diba sa
rice hat.
grade school, syempre kilala yung Ateneo Boys Choir eh.
Mm.
Diba? Maybe the late Daisy Marasigan, was she ever your teacher? Or but I know,
yeah. My
diba?
grade-
I know that she was part of she practically created the music program of the grade school of Ateneo.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she already passed away, but now their Jescom actually has even recordings of the new Ateneo Boys Choir, diba? I'm curious though, what about for musical instruments? Did you have any classmates who studied the violin or any other?
It was a very, actually I felt very lonely in grade school. When I mean I had friends of course, but when I came to instruments and music, I felt very isolated in terms of like no one else played the violin. Like the closest thing was some random of one of my classmates played the piano, but he wasn't very good.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. It felt weird. I felt very blessed, but at the same time, because I was very young, I was very confused why no one else had the same opportunities as me. Like, why doesn't everyone have a violin teacher, or why doesn't everybody have a piano teacher?
And you know, probably during that time, this wasn't in 2018, was it? No.
Like 15.
2015. Kasi wala pang Radyo Katipunan noon. Yun. Ngayon na may Radyo Katipunan, may music class,
Yes.
2018. Yun ang ating music education class. At gusto natin na we want every child to learn, 'di ba? Learn an instrument. Parang hindi lang, yun nga sabi namin, no? Hindi lang pang sports.
Yeah.
Siyempre, Ateneo sabi sports, the best ang Ateneo sa sports. Pero ngayon, sa music, unti-unti, like with you as the, leading the orchestra for the junior high school, di ba? You never know, di ba? Baka marami pa kayong ma-influence, di ba?
In high school though, I think there's much, you talked about a lot more,
Mhm.
discovering that a lot of more of his classmates, batchmates were playing.
Yeah, it was when I arrived to junior high school, specifically grade 8. That's when I joined before it used to be named Symphonic Orchestra, and that's when I realized like how much more prevalent the musical scene was as in junior high school compared to grade school, and it was such a weird experience because I never had any friends in Ateneo that played the violin.
The violin.
It was
okay.
it was very surreal to have new friends that did that.
What about Storm? Grade
Well,
school life.
In grade school, I didn't
Yeah.
really do much.
Did you play the
music.
cello for school or for any
I think
activity?
I think me personally, I was a bit shy in grade school at least, but in junior high I joined symphonic when basically the org he's in, but before it got renamed, and I was blessed to have many talented seniors.
Junior
and
high
peers.
is from grade 7?
grade 7
to
to
10.
grade 10.
Grade 7
Yeah.
to 10. Okay.
Yeah,
Because it's different here. In the US, it's grade 6 to 8. That's junior high.
And then there's like
Yeah.
middle school.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
middle school. That's junior high. And senior high is from
11,
10.
12.
Yeah, 10. Yeah. Okay. Another thing I was asking kasi what about your music classes during grade school? Do you remember any of your music classes?
I remember being so obnoxious in grade school, but I remember just feeling like I was like, I don't need to be here, man. I already know how to play all these quarter notes and stuff, and there were a lot of funny stories that came from it, like some of my classmates getting mad at me because they were like, it's so unfair. How come you don't get to listen in music class?
Also, you were excused? You were exempted from class?
No, but I remember, I wasn't specifically exempted, but I remember this one time one of my music teachers just said, Paul, you don't have to listen, because it was just one of the lessons were about notes, the different notes.
Oh, okay.
And then my seatmate next to me was like, "This guy, bro."
Well, another thing is, kasi I know that Ateneo is one of the Ateneo grade school or high school. I'm not quite sure. One of the few schools who also use the Kodai method. Did you do that in grade school or high school?
Yeah, the hand sign.
Hand sign like
Yeah.
do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Yes. And that is something, well, when you were, siguro no, nung nasa grade school kayo or high school, parang iniisip nyo, ano lang yan, parang walang kwenta. Pero you realize that it is a very unique method in learning. And Kodai, and just like your method, yung Suzuki method, it has its similarities because of parang early music education. And Kodai, I remember, no, Zoltan Kodai is actually a very good friend of Lucrecia Casilag as well. When the International Society for Music Education, dun yung mga ano nila, pictures nila, ISME, no? ISME na, at Interlaken. So yun, buhay pa si Kodai noon. Tapos, kaya kita nyo, folk music, Kodai. Tapos yung method. And then even here in the Philippines, Kodai, Suzuki, halos pareho rin naman eh. Teacher Carol, diba, Kodai, then Suzuki, pareho yun. Pero the children don't realize na grabe yung having Kodai in the general music education of Ateneo is something that's special.
Yeah, I think actually, although I'm not an Atenean student, I think we used to do similar things in grade school.
Oh, where did you study pala?
I studied in St. Teresa's College.
Oh, okay.
So
another
actually,
very good school.
Yeah. Actually, our directress, I'm not sure if she's still the directress, Sister Jo Nebres, her brother.
Was the
his father Nebres.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, but I think doing a lot of like Suzuki method and then talking to a lot of different students from different high schools in the Philippines, parang it's very different what the music programs are depending on where you study. So we're lucky na we went to schools that really prioritized having teaching methods like this, or actually some schools they'll have choirs, some schools will even have string orchestras, but then other schools no groups like no choirs, no groups like that, just because of the different priorities. So I think we're very lucky na we were able to go to schools that had programs like these for us, even if it's maybe compared to international standards, maybe it's a bit different, but yeah, we're very lucky.
Did any of your classmates play the violin at St. Teresa's?
Yeah, some. So, during mass, pinapatugtog kami.
So marami kayo doon?
Yun naman siguro apat. I think there was 4 of us. Then, I think we played at the National Bible Quiz Bee, the St. Paul. So, pinatugtog kami doon. And then, but yeah, we didn't have an orchestra in my school, just a choir.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I have a comment. I want to talk about what's it called? How my different perspectives of how each school that I look at has like a different teaching program for music. This year, when I was elected the concert master for the chamber orchestra, I had to reflect and realize how lucky Ateneo is to have as much as we have now in the music industry, especially in the junior high school. I recently, last year in the PASCO accreditation, I played for some of the accreditors, that the guest accreditors that came to Ateneo, and my teacher asked me to play a few pieces for them so we could show them that the music industry, the music classical industry in the junior high school is very prevalent and is very strong still. So what I really want to impact the junior high school and maybe the entire Ateneo by bringing more classical music and like these forms of music into the Ateneo, because I don't want to name drop it, but if you compare us to LaSalle, they have very
You don't want to name drop.
I don't
No,
want
and then drop.
What does this guy do?
but it's a good example of what we as a school should strive
Yes.
for.
yes.
Not too like very like big professional, but I want our community in the junior high school and grade school and senior and all the others to have a very good grasp of the classical music industry. And when my last year, what I want to do with my last year here in the AJHS is to impact a lot of students, especially the co-ed students, because we have, I'm pretty sure I saw a graph, there's, if you compare all the grade levels, grade 10 is 200, grade 8 is 200, 8 200, and if grade 7 is 400 something students. So they doubled with the co-ed, and I wish and I hope that with my efforts and the efforts of the chamber orchestra, we're able to inspire them so we can create a more wide audience and appreciation for classical music in Ateneo.
Okay, magis na magis.
And maybe have more cello.
Yeah.
Especially more cellists.
cellists,
Yeah.
more violists,
In
more...
my experience in junior high, grade school, junior high, and senior high, I was the only cellist for all of those many years. Well, I know, yeah, there's like
Do
at
you have a
least one
teacher?
other
Do
guy.
you have a teacher that plays cello? What's his
Oh, yeah.
name?
Sir
Sir,
Stephen Apura.
Yeah, plays cello.
okay.
Yeah, he plays cello. He's on a leave right now, so you won't see him around campus at the moment. But yeah, I would like talk to him about cello related matters and and then there's like another guy in my batch that kind of stopped because his cello was not very good at all, which is unfortunate because finding niche instruments is like pretty rare in an environment that isn't as focused on music as it is on other subjects. But yeah, in my experience, thankfully, I was blessed with many great peers, like my friend Vlad, who plays a lot of different brass instruments. He's now in UP,
Okay.
majoring in trombone and stuff. And my my current concert master, who was a good friend of mine, Joaquin Sonko. He recently Paula met him in a Christmas concert.
No, we met like a year before that. Very
Playing with the alumni.
very good violinist.
This also shows that the music community in Ateneo is like pretty tight knit because we have siblings in lower grade levels, and we still talk with our old music teachers, and alumni join the concert every now and then, which is also like something that helps cultivate the instrumentalists in Ateneo, which I find is pretty important, and it's kind of magical when you hear a lone instrument playing out in the hallways in the morning because they're practicing or something.
Well, anyway, I know that the violin, di ba sabi nyo nga kanina, the violin is not the only instrument that you, you play the piano. Unfortunately, we don't have a piano here. It's a studio, so keyboard sana. Pero anyway, but I know that both of you can also sing. No? So, oops, surprise pala yun. Mamaya pa pala yun. Sa pinakadulo. Anyway, another thing is not just classical music, but using classical instruments to play pop music.
I think...
Kasi iba rin di ba? If you hear a concert of, what's her name? Loewe.
Yeah.
Oh, she can. Does she play the violin?
Cello.
Ah, she plays the cello. Oh. So, and anyway, it's nice, di ba? Like, wow. Or even, well, here in the Philippine scene, limbawa si Regine Velasquez or sino pa yung mga kilala, they prefer singing with a live orchestra.
Yeah. Yeah, I think usually when people think about learning music, it's always, maybe promote classical music. But I think music appreciation, regardless naman of what type of music you play, is important. Like, as you were saying kanina, usually, we have in schools, support for sport activities, which is, go sports. We love watching the games. But then, it's also very important that, we have programs for those who are interested in music, and that actually anybody has the capacity to at least know like notes or know what instruments are, because like for example, if everyone is expected to know how to play basketball or soccer, like everybody has to learn that in grade school, high school, everybody should also be able to know how to play an instrument or how to sing, maybe, because it's not just about singing, it's not just about playing the instrument, it's having the deeper understanding or deep love of culture, of the arts. So that's what it imparts when people can appreciate music. They're better educated in how to appreciate maybe folk arts, maybe folk music, and even other genres, other artists, other cultures as well.
Yeah, and this next number that you are going to perform, di ba? Hindi siya classical eh. Sino ba si Sting? Sting, tama ba?
Yes,
Sting, no?
I think he's not our generation. But
Okay.
then, or not our generation.
Ako kasi classical musician,
Yeah.
kaya hindi ako. Do you know Sting?
Yeah, he's a singer.
He's a singer.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, and then our parents are.
Is this a
they,
request from your parents to study this piece?
It originally started as a request.
From your dad, your mom?
From our mom, actually, because I had to fix this for my mom's 50th birthday.
Yeah, her birthday naman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to fix this for.
So this is your arrangement?
Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I forgot to mention, no? Even Sophie, di ba, you even compose?
Yeah.
Di ba? You remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
from
yeah.
our very first episode in 2023. You mentioned that,
Yeah.
And you conduct
Yeah.
as well.
She
oh.
conducted our orchestra.
Exactly.
Concert.
So this thing, what's the name of the piece?
Fields of Gold.
Fields of Gold. It's originally a song, tama ba?
Yes.
It's originally a song. And they will perform it. Two violins and a cello. Okay, and maybe move a little bit to this side because you have to be in the frame, yes. So a little bit, there you go. Okay, so let's welcome again, once more, the Bantilan siblings. So, anyway, wow. Can you just imagine how, well, Storm, how you have transformed the song into something? Di ba, it's your arrangement, tama ba?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, when you guys were playing, sabi ko, I was actually thinking, sabi ko, parang hindi pa to nagagawa yung ganitong setup kasi dito no sa music class, talking about so many things from classical music to pop to your life as a student. And for our viewers naman and listeners, I want to tell you that this radio program is the only one of its kind kasi nga, number one, wala siyang take 1, take 2, take 3. It's only take 1. Take 1 pala, no? So, kung ano yung tinugtog nila, yun na yun. Para kang nanood na rin ng concert or nanood ng lecture recital. No? That's the concept of that. Kasi nga, maraming, yung iba, syempre, they want to be perfect. So, edit dyan, kailangan ganon. Pero, a real artist, sabi nga nila kailangan, whatever is raw, whatever you can offer, yun na yun. And it changes pag ano, di ba? Pag i-edit mo pa, iba yun, di ba? Yeah. Now, you arrange, you also do arrange. What about Polo? Do you?
He plays.
You play?
He sings.
He's just really good at playing.
Oh, yeah. Bait si Kuya, di ba? You're only three siblings?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's a fourth one, but he's gone.
No, there's only three.
Maybe.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Do you have a recording? Sayang, I didn't ask your parents Do you have a recording of the 5 of you with your mom and your dad performing together?
Actually,
I
don't
the
think
max
we've-
we had was 4.
I don't think
Wala.
we've ever
I
played
never
with
recorded.
Maganda
the
siguro yan, ano? O kahit instrumental lang, your dad sa guitar, then your mom can be a keyboard, or pwede naman, does your mom still practice the cello?
I think our mom would be good as dad,
Not as
guitar,
often.
piano, violin, cello.
Yeah,
That's a
we
good.
will-
Diba?
should
Oh,
check it.
yeah.
Very good.
Magandang ano yan, pagpunta nyo sa Batanes.
Yes!
Diba?
Yes.
Oo, kasi syempre nakaka-inspire yun eh. And yun nga sabi natin, no, yung sa Suzuki family, hindi, ang ano kasi, that's the difference between this method, which ako, when my parents discovered the Suzuki method in the 80s, okay, I started my Suzuki training with Mrs. A in 1985. So that was 40 years ago. Tama ba? 40 years? Oo nga, no? 40 years ago. So, yes. So, pero, maraming, akala nila kasi, yan, may involvement ng parents, tapos teachers. Pero, ang hindi nila alam, sa Suzuki, pati parents, tinuturuan din eh. Kasi paano mo di ba? How can you do that? At home, sabi, paano mo sasabihin na mali yung fingering or yung pag-bowing mo? So, at least, dapat may idea rin yung parents. Pero, syempre, if the parents also play, mas maganda yon.
Yeah.
Remember the story of your friend na dad was performing with her, your UP friend. And
Oh, yeah.
Closer. They
There
talk
was
louder.
I met somebody in my college na he used to play, if you're listening, he used to play guitar Suzuki at GMS also. So under Sir Phil Valdez. And my dad, that's where he learned under Sir Phil. And then there was a time na they performed sa St. Paul. I think there's a regular festival at St. Paul.
Polinian Music
Yes,
Festival.
that one. And then I think all the guitar students played. Tapos my dad also played.
Wow.
He also played at his one performance. One performance. I think umabot pa siya ng book 3 sa
Yeah.
Suzuki guitar.
There you go.
I couldn't meet him, but
Yeah, and then now actually, not just our immediate family, but our cousins also play, and they're also in the orchestra, also in the Philippine Suzuki Orchestra.
I think
Oh my gosh.
I think he
They're all
did that. I think he did that to prove a point. Anybody as busy, even if you're super busy, you could still learn music.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
He would say na he would play in between meetings. That's what he would practice sa office. So he has a guitar there.
No excuse.
No excuse to not practice.
Exactly.
So dapat kami din, kailangan magaling din kami.
Yeah, I should just start bringing my cello around campus.
We'll just practice in the hall.
Pwede.
I have
Busking.
done that, but I got really tired of carrying this around.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So like
You have
I had to
carry.
find like many different nooks and crannies I could leave this. Thankfully, I have friends in the MVP building. I could just leave it in like the locker room there.
Mhm.
Thankfully, I don't have to run around with this all day.
You know what? Sana they have nukes where you could you could just play an instrument, like parang spaces, corners, no?
There is
Parang
There
is a bench dedicated, or that's mostly known for music industry people jamming on it. I
magandang idea yan Sana marinig to ng
I just
ng ating mga administrators. Kasi halimbawa, arete, like they specify a specific corner where you can just play your instrument or whatever. Di ba parang ano nga tawag sa ganon sa musicians yung playing in different busking.
Busking.
I see that, yeah.
Parang busking siya pero I mean
dedicated
but no
buskings.
money.
oo, dedicated busking spaces.
But the money's
You just leave
the
your
best
case
part.
open.
Oo.
Leave your case open na lang.
I mean, I have played in various areas of the college campus already. I feel like some people have heard me play around like the start of the first semester ish.
Our mom.
Because I was.
It will
reeling around.
totally change the the atmosphere
Yeah.
of the university, the grade school, the high school, di ba?
I think when they were studying also, they would tell me na yung parang pinapatugtog pag recess is like, is it Yesu? Joy?
A lot of classical, we played, there's a piece that they used to play at the start. I don't know if they still play it. Before school starts in grade school, there's, they play the Four Seasons.
Over the
speaker.
intercom, yeah.
And I cannot get the song out of my head. That's why I did not feel the need to memorize my part for a concert. I did not dedicate that much time because it's already replaying in my head as soon as I hear it.
I think that's what I also like about, in UP, there's a College of Music.
Yeah.
Na sometimes I'll be there kasi I used to study under Ma'am Cheng there under the extension program.
Yeah.
So when I would sit there and then there's like people practicing their pieces, it's a nice environment also.
Yeah.
Just hearing this, I'm taking the extension course right now under Ma'am Carlin Cheng, and it's such a nice environment to just sit down and you hear a lot of different musical instruments, especially like some that I've never even heard of before. Like you could just go anywhere in UP and there will be someone practicing.
Yeah.
It's such a nice and atmosphere environment to be there.
Okay. Well, anyway, wow, we're actually almost over this music class. Wow, we have so much to talk about, but we have to end the program for tonight because well, ma-overtime tayo at baka tayo pagalitan ng ating hindi, joke lang ng station manager. Pwede naman mag-overtime sabi niya kahit 5 minutes
For
or
a good
10 minutes. But I'm sure our viewers and listeners have a lot of questions, and so after the program you could answer their comments. But in the meantime, ito na yung sinasabi natin na more talent from Sophie and Polo. I heard Polo he sang at the concerts of the PSYO, di ba? With Jamie, di ba?
That must be
Yes. Oo. So sabi ko, wow, galing pala, no? Tapos kumakanta rin pala si Sophie. So while they're setting up, kasi kailangan nilang i-set up ang guitar and singing, and maybe you can go ahead, put the violins here on the table, just slowly at my sound. Okay. Please don't forget that the PSYO auditions is ano ba yung Sophie, yung PSY auditions every Saturday, no?
I think I don't know. Oh no, the date. We have a poster on our page. We'll be releasing the announcement soon.
Okay.
It's in It's gonna be in January.
Yes, this is the month of January.
Yes.
PSYO stands for Philippine Suzuki Youth Orchestra. At alam niyo po, ito lang po yung please get your guitar kasi we're ending the show. And then maybe yung ating later, no? But before I say my goodbye, I just want to mention ito lang yung orchestra na makakakita ka ng cellist tumutugtog ng cello na ano yun, 1/4 ba yun?
Yes.
Tapos how old? 7 years old?
8 years
Ganon.
old, 9.
Yeah, we have like very, very young
Oo,
members.
so parang hindi siya competitive na pagalingan siya, pero kahit na maliliit na bata, ang ganda ng ano.
And
Training
maybe
orchestra.
to add also, a lot of the members of our orchestra are made up of siblings as well. So hindi lang kami,
Yes.
like siguro kami yung una, but then now we have
Well,
a lot of
hopefully we could
siblings.
invite them here as well, some music class, no? But
we got our cousins.
yes, but in the meantime, maraming salamat po, no? Thank you again, Sophie, Polo, and Storm. Thank you to your parents.
Thank you to
Yes, and thank you to Shinichi Suzuki.
Thank you.
Thank you to Ateneo and to UP and St. Teresa's College. And and
my
thank you sa ating mga listeners, no. Please join us every Tuesday. This is the music class every Tuesday at 7 p.m. here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. And we end tonight's music class with a song entitled
What are you doing New Year's Eve?
Yes, malapit na kasi ang Chinese New Year. At New Year pa rin naman yung 2025. Maraming salamat po.
Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Who's gonna be the one to hold you tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock at night? Welcoming the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you received. What are you doing New Year's Eve?
It's time for the music class. Join us for an evening of learning music and appreciating the art behind every hum, tune, and beat. Listen to engaging performances and insights from some of the top and upcoming musicians in the scene today. Tune in every Tuesday evening here on The Music Class. Let the music class begin.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord, mighty God, Lord of all. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord, mighty God, Lord of all. Even the lowly sparrow finds a home for her brood, and the swallow a nest for herself where she may lay her young. In your altars, my King and my God, how lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord, mighty God, Lord of all. Blessed are they whose dwelling is your own, Lord of peace. Blessed are they, refreshed by springs and by rain, when dryness daunts and scathes. Behold my shield, my King, and my God. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord, mighty God, Lord of all. I would forsake 1,000 other days anywhere if I could spend one day in your courts, belong to you alone. My strength are you alone, my glory, my King, and my God. Is your dwelling place, O Lord, mighty God, Lord of all. How lovely your dwelling place, O Lord, mighty God, Lord of all.
As our day comes to a close, let us put ourselves in the most holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. May He support us all the day long, till the shades lengthen, and the evening comes, and the busy world is hushed, and the fever of life is over, and our work is done. Then, in His mercy, may He give us a safe lodging and a holy rest and peace at the last.